She's feeling pretty good. This bad boy is dialed in.
What up, good people? It's your boy BTG, aka Bust Them Guns. Back at you again with another tabletop review. As you can see from that intro, we have been outside today. So let's start this off by saying this video is for educational purposes only, and we are currently in a safe and controlled environment. So now we got that out the way, let's get to it. So today, we got a mini tabletop. This piece here we've previewed on the channel before, so there is a full in-depth review on it, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on the table. This is mainly just a roll into the range day, and then we'll come back and recap on the back end, kind of final thoughts on it. We have done some changes to this piece since the tabletop, so I will go over that shortly, briefly. So let's just go ahead and clear the weapon. Nothing in the magazine, nothing in the weapon. Magazine back in for aesthetics. So this piece here, this is the Glock 23, and if you're familiar with it, this is the Gen 4. That is the 40 cal model, but this particular model I picked up used, and I picked up with a couple of conversion barrels. So I got the 9mm barrel for this, and I've also got the 357 SIG barrel. So this here is a bedside item, so I keep it in the 357 SIG configuration. So that's the barrel that's in here, and that's how we shot it at the range. So I didn't take the other barrels out. Since the tabletop, have made some changes as far as accessories. I did have on here the Streamlight TLR7A, and I had the Laser Max guide rod laser in here. And I left the guide rod laser in because I couldn't find the box to change it back out. But as far as the light, I changed this out and I went with the Warrior Land, the MA1 crossbow. So this is their laser light combo, and this is their rechargeable setup. So we got light, we got green laser. This is 800 lumens, and when the power drops down, it drops down to 500. This light it's been pretty good. It seems to drop off pretty quick to the 500, but that's fine for a bedside light. 500 is plenty. But this is the first time having it out to the range since I changed that out. So we're not going to spend a lot of time on it on the table here. Let's jump out to the range, check out some of the footage, and then we'll come back in and we'll do final thoughts on this bad boy and just kind of cover some of the activity on the range and discuss some of the changes. I had a little twist at the end with the Laser Max, but we'll cover that on the back end. So let's jump out to the range, check out some of the shooting footage, and then we'll come back in and we'll discuss it a little further. So let's head out to the range.
All right, good people. It's your boy BTG. We out here with this G23. So we got it set up for 357 SIG. So we're gonna put some rounds down through here, see how this bad boy run, and make sure we dialed in. So we are hot. Let's go dead center. See how she wanna act today. Tell you what, she's feeling pretty good. This bad boy is dialed in. That's what I'm talking about. It don't get much better than that. So let's take it back out there and let's work around that target a little bit, corner to corner, as they say, coast to coast. So let's go bottom right, see if we in there. That sounded a little crazy. That sounded a little awkward. Okay. I guess we're good. All right, we'll rock with that. That one just seemed really loud and sent out a serious fireball. I'd say we're okay. Let's keep going. Okay. Let's see, it goes hard. So kind of off on that, but we're in the box. And I'd say we can do better than that. Let's go to that left side and see if we can hone it in a little more. That kind of threw my focus off there. So let's go. I'm really letting this bad boy dance instead of holding it tight. Not really satisfied with that. So let's go right back to that left box and stop messing around here. Still a little weak sauce there, but I'll show you what we're working with. Shooting it low, but we're in the box. So shot on the other side in the center a lot better. So let's try this laser here. See if this warrior lens dialed in. So let's take that to the top left. This bad boy's throwing some fire. Slippery. Reach in here and grab my gloves. This bad boy is dancing on me. So hot out here. Hands are sweaty. So this bad boy is kind of doing its own thing here. So let's put that stick on there. This is Call of Duty style here. Well, play with that laser up there a little more. Let's go over here. .357 SIG is a mean-ass round. Fireball. Hey, I say we can definitely leave that there. That bad boy is kicking like Van Dam. So we danced around with it. We stayed in the box. Lasers on. I say we wrap that bad boy right there. I'll see you back on the other side. Holla.
All right, cool. So welcome back. So as you can see, this bad boy is dialed in pretty good. I did change the sights on this. So I've got night sights on here, Fusion night sights. So the sights are pretty good. I started out, well, pretty much most of the time shooting a little to the right. But we did dial it in and hone that in a little bit. I shot a little bit with the light, with the laser. The laser is dead on. But as you can see at one point in there, I turned the guide rod laser on as well, and it was a little off. And normally you would think that the laser light is off because the guide rod should be on. But it was actually the guide rod that was off. The laser light was dead on. So still continued to shoot with that. But at the very end, when I went to jack it, just to make sure it was empty, it wouldn't jack back. It wouldn't slide back. And I looked in here, and the way that guide rod laser works is the takedown lever here. You replace that with one that comes with the guide rod, and you just push it either left or right, and that activates the guide rod. Well, that piece was completely missing. I have no idea where it went. It wouldn't lock back, but it would slide off because the piece was gone. So I couldn't find it, which is fine. You can buy those separate. I've been meaning to take the guide rod laser out anyway, so it just pushed me to go ahead and do it. So I took the guide rod laser out. There's no need to duplicate. You've got the laser combination with the light, and the guide rod was more of a flashing, so I didn't particularly care for it. It's been in there a while, but it was time for a change, so that is gone. But this piece, this has got the Reptilla magwell on there, so that kind of completes that grip. But I think what I want to do with this, I don't have a 40 cal in a Striker 5, so I think I'm going to switch this back to the 40 cal, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the, because this here is size of Glock 19, and the actual 357 SIG is the Glock 32, the G32. And I like that G32C, which is with the ported barrel and comp slide. So I think I'm gonna pick that up. I've seen one I got my eye on. I've got the Glock, the 10 millimeter in the C, the 20C. So, and I like that look, and they're hard to find. So I think I'm gonna pick that up, and I'm gonna leave this in the 40 cal configuration, and I will leave it as a nightstand gun. But this is a nice piece. It's accurate for a 357. The 357 hits hard, but it's still manageable because this Glock, this slide's got a little weight to it, so it's not hucklebucking too much, but it's a blast to shoot. I like that caliber, that 357 SIG. I've always enjoyed shooting it. Some people don't like the kick in comparison to 9 millimeter, but I don't mind. I don't mind at all. So I had a host of magazines out there. These are 13 from the factory. This has the Turn Tactical base plate, so that's a +2. So it sits with 15 in there +1, and that's how I run it. Got the carbon fiber We the People holster, and I've also got the holster that comes with this Warrior Land laser light combo, which is a nice setup for the money because you get the holster and the light. So you really can't beat that. If you're not familiar with it, check them out. When it lights up, it tells you what your battery power is on the side. Tells you what the lumen is. If it's at 800, it'll show it. If it's dropped down to 5, it'll show you the 5. And you got the charger that comes with it. So a nice setup. I like that. But Laser Max is getting retired. I will get that piece just so it's functional. But this will be just something to the side I'll hold on to. But as you can see from the footage, this bad boy shoots nice. It's accurate. Once I dialed myself in, then had a nice outing. So just wanted to get some rounds through this. I did the tabletop a while ago, but I hadn't had it out to the range, and I definitely need to make sure that the laser was zeroed in on this. So it went well. Had a twist at the end, but it happened at the very end, so it was no big deal. So that kind of worked out. But it's your boy BTG, aka Bust Them Guns. Another one out of the stables, which you've seen, but now you got a chance to see it at the range. This is that Glock 23. So keep an eye out. We will be adding that 32C to the collection. But for now, we're going to drop it right there. The channel, just to kind of do a little housekeeping. The channel is growing. We're doing good. But then looking at the analytics, as I said in the last video, a lot of the viewers are not really subscribers. So if you're enjoying the content, if you're coming back, hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps the channel grow, keeps us growing, and helps us with the algorithm. So we enjoy putting the content out, but we do want to grow. We like to see that progress. So definitely subscribe. Check us out on the other platforms. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. At Bust Them Guns is where you can find us. So we're going to keep the content coming. We appreciate all the support. Until next time, holla.